Hey guys. Okay, so I know we talked about maybe video games or something for this stream, but it has been a very long day, so we're just gonna chat and chill for a little bit. And I can tell you guys all about my hectic weekend with these crazy dogs. Plus today. Well, it's storming right now. That's another reason why I'm doing a quick stream in case we lose power. Um, because I am way up high on a mountain right now, and in the storm yesterday we lost power. So, these dogs. For those of you that don't know, I am pet sitting for a coworker while she's away at the beach for a week, and she has 3 doodles and a Yorkie. If anybody knows anything about doodles, they are troublemakers. These are big dogs for the most part. The Yorkie's like average, medium-sized dog. And these dogs get into everything. So I made dinner last night. No, Saturday. My first night here. I made dinner. And, she told me, she's like, oh, you can, have at whatever the food you want in here. Anything in the fridge, cabinets, whatever. Free for all. But that's not who I am. Like, I might, sure, okay, take a couple snacks, but I'm not gonna go and eat all your stuff. So I went and bought a whole bunch of food. And by a whole bunch of food, I mean, like, I bought steak and... Sorry. You guys can hear the dogs. Okay. Shh. Okay. The thunder made them shut up. Never mind. Okay. So anyway, I bought steak and salmon and stuff because I want to try to eat healthier and a little bit better, and plus I hardly ever get to eat steak. So I made steak on Saturday for dinner and a bow tie pasta salad. It's really good. It's bow tie pasta and lettuce and tomato, Parmesan, and Caesar dressing. It's really good. And so I made it, and the steak had fat on the side of it. And I'm trying to eat healthier and, lose a little bit of weight. And, well, fat's just overall not really good for you. So I trimmed the fat off on the hot pan. And I left it there. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna divide this between the dogs later, because they could get a nice little treat. And they usually try to steal her bacon anyway. So I'm like, they're no stranger to greasy food, right? And so no sooner than I go sit down with my plate and grab a bottle of water, the white doodle, Knox is his name, he goes over there and he eats every last piece. And it was a lot of fat. Like, I'm genuinely concerned for his health. It was a lot of fat. Oh, there they go again. Yeah, so he ate all that, and when I was busy, dealing with the pan and stuff because of that, he ate half my pasta salad. And I'm like, man, are you just hungry or something? I mean, they have food out. I don't know why he needed to eat mine, but apparently he did. And so I'm like, dude, really? Why eat my food? But, okay, so I'm a little more cautious now, right? Making sure that there's nothing on the pans and making sure my plate is put up high, blah, 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 blah. Well, I grabbed a snack. I got a singular Reese cup and one of those mini Hershey bars that has like 4 picks in it. Oh, that's what you call one little piece of chocolate, by the way, is a pick. In case you didn't know. But, so I ate that, right? And I set the wrapper down next to the couch. And I got up to get a water. And I turn around and come back, and the other two doodles, the two black ones, are eating it. And I'm like, no, that's chocolate. You can't have chocolate. And see, they're trying to tell me I'm lying. I'm not lying. They ate it. And so I'm like, okay, well, I took it, and thankfully they didn't get sick or anything, because it's not a lot for a big dog, and they were just like licking the wrapper anyway. They were empty. And so, hang on, let me get a drink of water. Okay, so I didn't throw it away because I don't know, I wasn't thinking about it. I was in the middle of watching a show on Amazon because she's got that subscription and I don't. And so I was like, "Oh, yeah, let me enjoy that for a little while I'm here." And so I don't know. I don't know why I didn't throw it away, but lesson learned, I guess. And so these dogs, they get a treat every time they come in the house from using the bathroom, right? So there's a treat jar, and this jar has one of those like suction cup kind of lids. Like it's got that rubber seal thing. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah, okay. So it's got one of those rubber seals on it, right? And so when the dogs came in, I gave them a treat and stuff. And when I was dealing with one of these situations, I don't remember which one it was. Oh, you like hanging out with us? We like hanging out with you too. Um, anyway, so I was dealing with one of those situations, and he knocked over the treat jar so hard that the lid popped off. And this is like a ceramic jar. I thought he was going to break it. And he started eating all the treats out of the jar. Little stingy. Gosh. Okay. Sorry, they were running around the house again. And then let's see, what else did they get into? They one of the big black ones, he tried to jump and play, and he kept like scratching me, but he was doing it playfully, not mean, because he wanted to play. And the little one that hasn't been getting in any trouble, she started barking at him and like scolding him, telling him, "Stop, get off of her." It was cute. So far she's been the only well-behaved one. Yeah. And let's see, they did other stuff. What did they do? What did you puppies do? One's looking at me like, I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? Oh, they chewed up one of my water bottles. They also, the same one, most of this trouble is coming from the two boys. And so they took the water bottle and chewed it up. So that was a mess. They took a Ziploc bag that I had of some pretzel sticks that I brought, like the big thick ones, and ate the pretzel sticks and chewed the bag up into like 3 different pieces. Had to clean that mess up. Oh, and so I went to work today, right? And I came home on lunch, well, to her home on lunch, which is like a 20 to 30 minute drive away from my work, and I only get a 30-minute lunch. So let's just say I was making up some time. And I got here, and as soon as I opened the door, there is a mess in the floor. I mean, they just threw up everywhere. There was a green cap in the mess. I mean, I couldn't tell it was a cap right away, but it was in there. And I'm like, what did you guys get into? Well, let's say that I learned a lesson. Just because I can leave it out while I'm here over the weekend and they don't try to eat it, doesn't mean they won't try to eat it when I go to work. They ate, and I say they because the two boys, their snouts were wet looking but dry. You'll understand when I tell you what it is. They ate an entire bottle of canola oil. You know, cooking oil. An entire bottle. Like, what? It was everywhere. It was the cap on the bottle that they had thrown up. They had it spilled halfway across one of the carpets that she had in the kitchen. One of those like runner type carpets. They had it spilled all over her couch. Oil on a couch. The blanket that was on the couch got it. She had a blanket because that part of the couch is like a sectional thing, like it's a separate ottoman area. That was scratched up. They made a hole in it. So that's the one that the oil got on. And I mean, the whole thing of oil was just gone. And there was maybe 1 tablespoon left in it. So I had to try to clean some of that up on my lunch. I had made up enough time that I was like, oh, I'm going to have like 20 minutes when I get there. I could eat something since I didn't bring lunch. And my lunch was late. I didn't get it until like 2 o'clock, and normally it's at 1. So I came back at like, it was actually after 2. It was like 2:10 or something. And I came back after 3, which was nice for the end of the day, but it kind of sucked having to run out here and back like that late. But anyway, I ran there on lunch because I had a birthday party for my brother to go to today. And so I had to go to my house after work. And I didn't think the dogs could last that long without using the bathroom. But yeah, canola oil everywhere. All over the place. So right now I'm running her laundry to try and clean it up from her blankets and everything else. I tried to scrub the couch. I hope I got it off. Yeah, that they were a mess. Oh, and to top it all off, I just went to start my bath before I started this stream. And they got into vitamins that I brought. I had, you know those like Flintstones vitamins? Yeah, I had some of those. And they grabbed the bag out of my bag and tore it and ate some of it and threw up all over the bed. So I have to wash the covers and stuff now too. They're a mess. And now they're trying to start to fight again. These dogs, I swear. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Oh, these things are crazy. Last time I watched them, it was only a weekend, and they did pretty good for the most part the last time. They had one of the boys that ate a half a bag of chips. Would you behave? Quit trying to backsass your mama. Yeah, you hear me. So anyway, one of them had tried to eat a half a bag of chips. Well, he didn't try, he did. He ate a half a bag of chips the last time. And the other one, when I talk about these troublemakers, I'm talking about the boys mainly. The other one wanted to test. See, they had one collar for a shock collar, and they were like, oh, well, take these 2 out at once, then take these 2 out at once, and, put the shock collar on this one and this one, And they're like, they'll be fine going out 2 at a time, whatever. Well, last time I only let them do 1 at a time because, well, they're not my dogs, and there's no actual fence, and I didn't want to be responsible for one of them getting hit in the road and killed. So, yeah, I let them out 1 at a time. But then the last day, because it was only like a long weekend last time. The last day, I let them out two by two, and I let the one troublemaker, then the one good one, or she called him a troublemaker. He was not. He was like the best one last time. And so I let them out. They did just fine. So I came back, I let the other two out. The one that she was like, oh yeah, he should be fine. Not a troublemaker at all. Bullcrap. He tested. He tested so hard. So he went around to the front of the house to where the driveway starts. And I'm eyeing him. He goes about halfway down this hill, because their driveway's on a huge hill. And he looks back at me, and I push the little thing on the collar to give him like a warning, like a beep or whatever it is, saying like, hey, you better come back. What's he do? He goes farther down till he gets right at the edge of the road. And he looks back at me, and I'm like, don't you do it. And I'm pushing this button over and over again, because I love animals. I don't want to shock him. And so I'm like, don't do this. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can hear that thunder or not, but that is... Ooh, I might lose power. But I'm like, I don't want to shock him, you know? And he looks at me, and he goes... Pew! And he's just gone. He runs out into the road, and he's just running down the street, and I am trying to catch this dog, so instead of having to go all the way around and run down the flat driveway, I'm running down a super steep hill to the point that I'm surprised I didn't roll and start tumbling down this hill. And I have to chase him plumb into their neighbor's yard. And now this is like out in the country, so it's not like, apartment building close by. And I chase him into the neighbor's yard, up their driveway, into their carport, and I'm chasing him between their cars. And I'm like, come back. And I finally got him to go back the other way, because I did at that point try to shock him, because I'd rather shock him than have him get hit by a car. Not that there were any cars at that time, but I didn't want to chance it, because it's a windy mountain road, and you never know who can come around the corner. And I finally corralled him back up the hill, and I'm like huffing and puffing, trying to get back up this hill after chasing a dog. And then I'm thinking, oh, I don't see the other dog. Oh my God, where did she go? And thankfully she was sitting like a good girl on the porch. She knew better. But yeah, since then they got 3 shot collars for the big doodles. The little Yorkie, she doesn't have a shot collar because she doesn't go anywhere. She listens. She's very good. But yeah. And I had to use the collars today. I didn't have to. I did like a little buzz thing instead of a shock, like the little warning thing. But all 3 of them, the girl included, the one that's not a troublemaker normally, all 3 of them went all the way down to the end of the driveway to where they have like a bin, which is right next to the road. And I said, I'm not doing that. You're not bolting off on me again. They are such troublemakers. Oh my gosh. This is only day 3 of this week. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I'm watching them until Saturday, so.
Magic Runes just hit you with a super soaker. Drink that H2O, baby.
Okie dokie. Water it is. I kind of needed that after after talking all that. Kind of need a little bit more. Okay. So yeah, that's been my time here. I don't think I missed anything else. They've just been very... yeah. Very crazy. Yeah. So I went back home today for my my brother's birthday after work. for a couple hours. We watched a few episodes of not Naruto, Avatar, The Last Airbender, of course, not the blue people. And because I'm refreshing one of them, and then the other two wanted to watch it for the first time. You're getting hungry. It's way past dinner time. You should have ate already. Yeah, one of these chommies should have fed you. I'm so sorry that they didn't. You guys should feel bad. You have not fed our little dragon. He is hungry. But yeah, I went back home for his birthday, and so I got to see all my fur babies again, since I haven't seen them since Saturday when I left. It feels like forever. And the kitten has grown so much. Sorry, I keep wanting to call her a he. She is so chubby. She's just a little chubster. She's so cute now. I mean, she's always been cute, but she's like a chubby cute now. Okay. I don't know what else to talk about. Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about for this quick stream? We still got a few minutes. This does make day 3, even though it's not as long as a stream as I'd want. But it does make day 3. On our way to trying to get 100 on the purple app. Hopefully we can reach 100 on Twitch by the end of the week. That is the goal. If I can reach 100, I will make a declaration right now. If I can reach 100 on Twitch by the end of the week, so by the last stream on Saturday, no, Friday. Friday's the last stream, sorry. We started on Saturday. So by Friday, by the last stream, if I can make 100, I will stream more than just once a week. Because this is a tester to kind of see about streaming more often. And as of right now, I only really stream sometimes on Saturdays if I'm doing my animation. Or gaming on Sundays. And that's about it. But if I can get to 100, I will try to stream... I'll try to stream at least twice a week, if not more. If we make 100, I'll stream twice a week. If we make 150, I will stream 4 days a week. I promise. But we gotta get there by Friday's stream. Yeah. Okie dokie. Well. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got for this stream. I'm sure by Friday I will have a lot more craziness for these puppies to tell you guys about. As for tomorrow's stream, let's see. I have my animation class tomorrow at 10:30 to 11, so the stream will probably be earlier. And by 10:30 I mean at night, Eastern. So the stream tomorrow will probably be when I get home from work, after I eat dinner. I may eat dinner while I'm streaming. We may play some games. We might do The Sims tomorrow, since I didn't get to do it today. So those of you that weren't here yesterday, I was talking about maybe doing The Sims 4 for streaming. And if we can't get The Sims 4 working without it lagging, since they don't have an Ethernet cable and I'm on Wi-Fi where I'm at, we will try The Sims Medieval. And hopefully that won't lag. Yeah, if we do Sims 4, we're going to try and make our whole cast of characters on there. So me, Kosumi, and then we'll make Miki, which is the blue-haired one, which you see on the TV right behind me. And then Kiki, her sister, and then their brother, Kiba. That's Kiki right there on the screen behind me. She normally has pink hair. Oh, there she is again. Yeah, on that screen, by the way, is a whole bunch of fan art or fanimation. There's one of the chommies. That's the creature for this channel. You might think it's dragons, which we love dragons too. But it's the chommy. It is a mix of the words chaos and minion, or chaotic minion. And that's what I call you guys. My chommies. My little chaotic minions. See, there's one right now. See, it's got wings and a tail. It kind of, to me, when I design them, they kind of remind me of a cross between like a Chow from Sonic and and like Kirby or something. Yeah. Um, but yeah, the pink one, his name is Zada or Nima. I haven't really fully decided honestly on his name. Like his name is still kind of up in the air, but I think I'm gonna go with Zada just because I don't know. That's just I like it better than Nima. But I feel like one's gonna be his first name and one's gonna be his last name. And then the purple one that you see there pulling those starry fruits out of the tree, that is Miji. His name is more finite. That is the little brother of Zada. Um, yeah, but they both like to cause trouble and they have their own unique personalities. Um, Zada is very energetic and fun loving, and Miji is more thought provoking and likes to play tricks. Oh, and this little dragon here, this is Ekme. Uh, don't ask me how I came up with that name. Oh, see, look, there's Miji right there. I was getting him back. He scared me earlier on that one clip that we showed, and then so I decided to scare him and made him drop his fruit. But yeah, don't ask me how I came up with these names. Ekme's I actually had written on a dragon doodle a long time ago in one of my books in school, on a dragon that kind of looked like the dragon from the Neverending Story. Yeah. So that's just kind of what I went with. Our little rice ball doesn't have a name though, so you guys can try and come up with one and suggest it in the chat or in comments or whatever. And maybe we'll have a name for him by the end of the stream week here. Yeah. So, it's been about 30 minutes, and my bath water's been running this entire time, so I think my bath's about ready. So I'm gonna go. Yeah. And maybe I'll have some more stories to tell you guys tomorrow while we possibly play The Sims. If we don't... Oh, I didn't bring a controller. Yeah, it'll have to be The Sims then. Because I was going to say if we don't play Sims, we could play like Repo or Final Fantasy or something, but I did not bring a controller. So, dang. But I'd say most likely it'll be medieval Final Fantasy. Or, not medieval Final Fantasy. Medieval Sims. Because my guess is that Sims 4 probably will lag hard on here on Wi-Fi. So, we may just start with medieval Sims and see where we go. Ooh! We can make our whole cosmic kingdom. Yes. Yes, I like that. Okay. Alright, well, I will see you guys tomorrow. It's been really, really fun. Love talking to you guys and telling you all the crazy stories of the fur babies I'm watching this week. Yeah, I'm gonna have a whole bunch more stories for you, I guarantee it. Because these dogs are crazy. But yeah, great talking. Love y'all. Bye.